All right, hello class. We are going to be writing some more nonsense words using our boxed paper. But let's see. So when we started this, remember we were just doing clock stroke letters. And we were kind of keeping it separate. Now we've been mixing them up a little bit more. So all of the letters that we're going to use are either, well, we're going to be using every kind of a letter except for clock stroke letters here. So we'll have short line letters, we'll have tall line letters, we'll have dash stroke letters, and we'll have slant stroke letters, which we learned yesterday. All right, so I might be reminding you so that you get it correctly the first time before you write it. What kind of a letter is that? All right, so ready to write? Sitting up nice and straight, holding your pencil and paper correctly. All right, in the first box, I want you to write I, E. What are you going to write in the first box? Good, I, E. And where's the starting spot for that? Very good, at the dotted line. So tell your pencil how to write that as you write it. All right, in the next box, I want you to write B. B. What are you going to write? Good, B. And where does that start? Good, at the top baseline and close to the margin. All right, so write your B. Tell your pencil how to move as you write. All right, we'll skip the next space. In the next box, I want you to write K, but not K, S. Write the phonogram that just says K. And where does that one start? Good, it starts at the top baseline. So tell your pencil how to move as you write it. Right, in the next box, write E. Class, where does your E start? Good, it starts halfway between the dotted line and the baseline. So tell your pencil how to move as you write it. All right, in the next box, write Z. Where does our Z start? Good, it starts at the dotted line and close to the margin, or the last letter that we wrote. In box paper, though, it's like each of these is a margin. All right, that's the end of that word, so skip a box. In the next box, write V. Now, where does V start? Good, it starts at the dotted line. And what kind of a stroke letter, or what kind of a letter is V? Good, it is a slant stroke letter. So tell your pencil how to move as you write your V. All right, in the next box, write I, E. And what kind of a letter is I, E? Good, it is a short line letter. Tell your pencil how to move as you write that. Right, and in the last box, write N. Now, I noticed some students sometimes aren't sure about N and M. Did you notice anything about my mouth? Let me say the first one, N. Are my lips open? N. My lips are open when I say N. When I say were my lips open? No, when I say my lips aren't open. So that's a good way to know the difference between those two. And in the last box, we're writing where my lips are open. All right, so write that. Tell your pencil how to move. as you write it. All right, class, let's go back to our first box. Put your finger under the first box on your box paper. What do I need to write there? Good, I need to write an I-E. And I'm going to start it close to the margin, not in the middle of the box. I-E. All right, what's next? Good, B. Starting at the top baseline and close to the margin. All right, now I'm going to skip a space. What goes here? Good, K. All right, not K, S, just K. So that starts at the top baseline. We pull a straight line down. Now this is something that's tripping us up a lot. When we lift our pencil and start our second stroke, it starts right at the dotted line. All right, to make a lowercase K. Right now, all of our letters that we're writing are lowercase. We'll learn our capitals later, but I'm seeing a lot of these that get started way up here or in the middle here, and we don't have any things that start there for our lowercase letters. So we start it a clock space away on the dotted line. All right, so if you wrote that and it's coming all the way up here, or even up here, I want you to redo that. What's next? Good, at E. So we start halfway between the dotted line and the baseline. And in the next box, good, Z. Now, if we start this close to the margin, then we couldn't write it backwards even if we tried. That's why we started there. All right, we'll skip a spot. What's next? Good. All right, which we just learned yesterday. It's a slant stroke letter. So we have a slant stroke down to the baseline and up, and this should be about the width of a clock stroke. What's next? Good. I-E. And in our last box, good. N. So if you're never not sure if I said n or look at my lips. If they're a little bit apart, it's n. If they're together, it's m. All right, great job. Let's read our words. When we've been reading our words, if the phonogram had more than one sound, which sound have we been saying? Very good. We've been saying the first sound, so we're going to keep that up. So what are the first sounds of both of these phonograms? Good. I, and then this one only has one, B. I, B. Put it together. Good. Ib. All right, let's come down to our next one. Good. It's K, Z. Put that together. Good. K, Z, Kez. All right, and down here for our last word. Good. It's V, I, N, Vin. All right, that was exciting because that was the first time that we had all of our different kinds of letters except clock stroke letters together. So if you wrote every one of them correctly, great job. If not, I know you're going to improve next time.